Ali. Mr. Sarmad Ali has been elected as a senator for the Pakistan People's Party in Sindh. This marking a significant milestone for the media community. Ali's election to the Senate is a notable honor for Pakistan's media industry, signifying a departure from the traditional dominance of the media owners in political circles. Mr. Ali's election highlights his long-standing and important contribution to the Jung and Jill group and his valuable contribution to Pakistani media as the General Secretary of All Pakistan Newspaper Society. His amiable personality has made him respected not only within the media sector, but also among a wider audience. Today, he will discuss the role of media in enhancing the regional connectivity under the framework of Belt and Road Initiative. Now let's welcome Mr. Ali.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon and ni hao. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a pleasure and an honor for me to be here today and to talk about the role of media in the Belt and Road Initiative and based on 5 connectivities. These are policy coordination, infrastructure connectivity, unimpeded trade, financial integration, and connectivity. However, to me the most important of these is the people-to-people connectivity. And for people-to-people connectivity, it is not possible to bring people together unless we create another connectivity within this connectivity, and which is media-to-media connectivity. Media-to-media linkages is actually the bedrock of people-to-people connectivity and the success of the Belt and Road Initiative. In today's world, where the flow of information has no boundaries, media plays a very important role in shaping perceptions, fostering understanding and bridging cultures. It is imperative that the media and the BRI partner countries join hands in shaping perceptions and countering negativity in media. Media, as Malcolm X once said, is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power, because they control the minds of the masses. I think the most important and the most expensive real estate that we have in this world is 6 by 6 inches, and that real estate is up here. Today, everyone is actually fighting for a share of this piece of real estate. Whoever gets whatever share controls the minds of the people and controls the minds of the world. Media has the ability to shape this real estate through shaping our beliefs and forming new truths. And perceptions thus become reality. Perceptions actually are reality. Whatever we may say, whatever we may believe in, but whatever we see, whatever we perceive, unfortunately, in our world becomes reality. It is not what is truth or what is false. It is our perception of whatever we see around us that makes us believe in it, and we turn it into reality. While the global media is joined forces against BRI, and of course CPEC being part of BRI, and often call it the new form of colonialism, but we should come together on one platform to not just counter their tactics, but highlight the true image and spirit of BRI, its plans, milestones, achievements, and way forward. We talk about G2G connectivity, we talk about B2B connectivity, we talk about G2B connectivity, but I think there is another connectivity that we forget when we talk about connectivities, and that is M2M connectivity, media-to-media connectivity. In today's world of fake news and disinformation, we have to have M2M linkages within the BRI countries. That is, it becomes imperative. It becomes imperative to have similar points of views from around the world together at one point and make their presence felt. We live in a world which is dominated by CNN and BBCs of the world. Whatever they tell us become reality. Whatever they tell us become truth. And we do not give our point of view. We do not give our version of truth out there. That is also lying somewhere out there, but we do not push it, we do not talk about it. And CNNs of the world and the BBCs of the world are using the power of media to taint the image of PRI. They're using, because they share perceptions. They share perceptions of the world constantly by having negativities such as Belt and Road Initiative goes to disputed territory, that is GB and Kashmir. When we talk about CPEC, it is a debt trap. Risking financial systems of participating developing nations, including China's own financial system, giving the example of Sri Lanka, investing money in building useless projects and roads to nowhere, lacks transparency, a Trojan horse, which will be used to supplant the US as the world hegemon by 2049, which is the date for completion of BRI. So, media can therefore serve as an important bridge and bond for friendly exchanges and people-to-people connectivity. We need to promote strong media linkages amongst BRI countries in tandem with trade and infrastructure initiatives. Media cooperation will play a vital role in fostering communication and coordination, which is important for promoting a positive image of PRI and countering disinformation being promoted and built around it. China's media's cooperation with the media in Africa, Pakistan, Central Asia, ASEAN and other BRI partners is there. But it not only needs to be enhanced, but inter-BRI linkages within the media organizations of these countries needs to be started. For instance, we as a Jung Group have linkages with Gongming Delhi, we have linkages with China Delhi, we have linkages with Shinra, but these linkages are between Pakistan and Chinese media. What about linkages within the other PRI countries? What about linkages of Pakistani media with, for instance, Sri Lanka, which is part of the PRI, or Pakistan with Africa? We do not talk about it. We do not even think about it. That is something that needs to be looked at. So that is something which we need to talk about. We need to bring media organizations of the world on one of BRI countries on one platform. For instance, there is this Belt and Road News Network, which has been started by People's Daily in China, which is a good platform to bring various media organizations of the countries through which BRI is passing through together on one platform. But then there is also a need to go beyond, let's say, China. Let's go beyond the Belt and Road News Network. Why not have something in Pakistan? Why not have something in Sri Lanka? Why not have something in South Africa or other African countries? This is the most important thing that needs to be done. We need to bring all media organizations, or most of the media organizations in these countries together on one platform. We were just sitting here and we were talking about organizing some sort of a media conference in Pakistan or other countries. For instance, we have the All Pakistan Newspaper Society was able to organize the South Asia Media Summit way back in 2013. Why can't we do a media summit of the BRI countries today in Pakistan? Pakistan is one of the most important, has 7 to 8% of the BRI, which is one of the most important corridors of Belt and Road network. Why can't we do something, bring media outlets in Pakistan and organize a media summit of PRI countries and try to use the power of the media of these countries to counter whatever is being built around BRI and is being talked about in the West. The power of media, of course, lies in its ability to transform perceptions into realities, into convictions. Such cooperation will help inform, entertain, educate, and influence the people of these countries. So let us use the power of media to foster understanding, promote transparency, and counter misinformation in these countries to enable them to realize the full potential of this infrastructural transformative initiative. Otherwise, this will get lost. Otherwise, we will remain in debating what CPEC is doing for Pakistan, what BRI is doing for other countries. There is a constant debate going on, and we keep on hearing these things. People questioning whether we should have been part of CPEC or not, of BRI or not, whether CPEC should have been started or not. But where is CPEC going? Is there actually a phase 2 of CPEC, or CPEC is just is gone? So these are the things that really need to be countered, and these can only be countered when we get media organizations together. Similarly, I'm sure there are such things going on in other countries through which BRI passes through. It is not only just Pakistan, because it is in the interest of our friends in the West to see that BRI is not as transformative a project that it has been conceived as. Because if it is successful, then of course the hegemony of the West or the US will no longer be there in the developing world. We need to, we have seen various alternatives being promoted against DRI, but where are those alternatives going? That is something that we need to sit down and ponder. Whether there is even a need to question what is happening in CPEC, and this can only be done if media gets together. If media in Pakistan gets together with media in China, with media in other parts of BRI network, and this can only happen when we bring them all together. It is because if we do not do that, I think we will lose the battle of the mind. Today, it is all about mind. It is all about the share of mind. If we lose that, we have lost. Because as I said, Marshall McLuhan once said that perception is reality. So this is actually what it is. Today's world, it is more true than it was 10 years ago, or 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Today, perception makes us what we are. Today, perception makes the world see us what we are. For instance, if we take the example of Pakistan, there are two Pakistans, as I always say. One Pakistan is the Pakistan that you should see through the eyes of the CNN and BBCs of the world, and one Pakistan is one that you need to come and experience yourself. So, that is perception. Similarly, the same perception goes about other countries that are part of BRI, their perception about China. So all these things can only be combated if the minds, or let's say, if we are able to get the share of mind in these markets, in these countries. And we can only do that through media, and we can only do that by bringing media together. So let's try to change the rules. The West has made rules for us, so let us, for a change those rules and play a new game by bringing media together. Thank you.